Yo. No reason to argue with the idiot in chat. Don't give him your time. How we doing? No gifts? You get gifts if you're a 6-month tier 3 sub. Unfortunately, we can't trust people to just post gifts in chat because they show up on stream. Let's look at one of the VODs submitted, as is customary. The Phoenix Pearl VOD. Uh-oh. All right, here's our Phoenix Pearl game. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to count. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh. Yeah, they easily break it. So the KO is a fill. This Omen game doesn't count. But they play Phoenix on Bind right here. And they play Jett on Bind right here. So that would also count. So that's 4 filling games. Nice and easy one today. Easy peasy. Oh my god, I forgot my blanket. 1 sec, I gotta grab my blanket. All right. Yeah, Pit Flash is flying to LA. One agent per map is harsh. Yep, until Immortal, and you get 2. And just look. Wow, I don't know why it Googles that. Just look at my tracker. The only map I'm currently playing more than 1 agent on is Split. Like I follow, oh, and Haven, sorry, but I follow my own submission criteria. Like I follow my own rules. You're a diamond, should you feel controller? I mean, I'm an Immortal. I don't feel controller. All right, let's watch.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Like they don't bunch or did old in there.
Spike down A.
Bro, that's old Boombot. Look how long that thing lasted.
I do. Oh shit,
Last player standing.
What?
One enemy remaining.
for me.
Spike planted.
Nice, it's your...
You're Ascendant. Yeah, hey, we get our point. This clip is so old. Bro's got 2 TPs.
1 versus 1, bro.
All right, well, we'll guess high again. The shots were nice. Yep, immortal.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, I'm so.
Easy. Oh, Creditson, thank you for the 5-month prime. All right. The 3 cliffs for immortal. Yeah, they were literally all immortal. Happens. Hello. All right, we're gonna go right into the raffle. Early birds are getting wormed today. If you have a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed and you've gotten it approved ahead of time, head over to the Raffle Submission channel, click the raffle button. If you don't have a VOD approved and you're wondering how to get one, you got to go to the VOD Review Rules and Requirements channel and read all of the rules outlined in that channel. And then record a VOD that follows those rules and submit it to the VOD Submissions channel. There, once your VOD gets reviewed, it'll get approved if it follows the rules and rejected if it doesn't. If you get an approved VOD, you can enter the raffle. What's your reaction time to avoid a Phoenix Flash? Phoenix Flash is undodgeable if thrown properly. As far as I know, nobody can dodge it off of reaction alone. You have to like anticipate it. Yo, congrats on Immortal. Yeah, the only time you see people who like quote unquote dodge it, like you see them turn around at the right time, that's just because they're anticipating it and they got lucky. As Apollon just said in chat. You've never dodged any flash? Yeah, that makes sense. You're iron. Some level of anticipation is required to dodge any flash. You need to be aware that it's a potential threat. How do you update your rank? The same way you set your rank in the first place. You just use the bot, I believe. Yo, Lithium GX, thank you for the pride. Hey, Fonkar, you weren't throwing it right if you were able to dodge off reaction. You can throw it so the flash literally pops like the first frame it rounds the corner. How's your Spotify look so nice? I have no idea. Maybe I'm in some A/B testing. This looks like this. Is this nice? Yeah, that's what I mean when I say it's undodgeable if on car. It's like Yoru Flash. Yoru Flash can be undodgeable if thrown correctly. As opposed to a Breach Flash, which can always be dodged, or a Sky Flash, which can always be dodged. A properly thrown Phoenix Flash is undodgeable. But most Yoru Flashes are dodgeable only if you're facing like a dude filling onto Yoru. And raffle. Orange list. Congrats on winning the raffle. Please post the link to your approved VOD. Sova fracture. Okay, EG. This guy like only play Sova? No, you play Viper? Oh, now you only play Sova. Nah. Nah, what is this? How is this your best map? And these are some of your worst maps. These are all like Sova's most meta maps. I don't think you should have brought a fracture VOD, I'm not gonna lie, but let's take a look. Maybe it's from when you played Viper. I don't think so. Like, they're frequently, you can just look, win, loss, loss. You just see the maps. Okay. Let's update the overlay. Orange list 7853. This is Diamond 1. Bam. If I had to guess, we're gonna make a prediction. You either know too many lineups and you like use them too often, and because these maps are meta, there's a lot of lineups. But this map is not meta at all. There's not many lineups at all, so you win more. Be my guess. But let's see. That might be correct. Yeah, it sounds like I might have diagnosed you correctly. Yeah, I really would have preferred a VOD on one of those maps that you're losing a ton on, where your agent shouldn't be losing. Like, I see this pretty frequently. People have a tracker like this, and then they'll bring a split VOD. They'll be like, why did you do that? Like, I get it. You don't want to look bad on stream, but...
Let's go maybe B. You will arrow here.
Right here. Right here.
It's marked almost on the side. But you should hold it for
Right
a second
here.
because they might... Okay.
Okay. Little B main pressure. I like it.
Reloaded.
Here. Enemy spotted B.
Scanning ahead.
Fully smoked.
Here. Reloading.
Reload him.
He's getting a line up there. Okay. Why are you looking, Dice? What's your lineup clear?
Reloading.
Reload him.
This is the one advantage to having a lineup, is you know exactly what it clears. So right now you should know they're not Dice, they're not Sight. So the only place you should be looking when you peek out here, Canteen and Jett. And then, you know, maybe Tower, I guess, if they run out. So, like, what's the point of learning the fancy lineup if you're not going to trust the fancy lineup to do the right things? Anyways, I'm going to learn your lineup. Fill brim. Yeah. People in chat were like, should I fill smokes? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, but I don't fill smokes this badly. Yes, you do. You literally do. Okay. Going to fracture.
Wherever they run, I will.
I had a filled smoker in a mortal lobby the other day on Ascent, and they didn't know the bot mid smoke. How's your PC so fast? Time is money. A streamer. All right, anyways, let's yoink this. This one's really easy.
I believe.
Oh god, this lineup's actually so competitively unviable though.
My ult is ready.
And this doesn't matter because the odds you're gonna get like a comp KO are low, but this is the KO spot for him to throw his molly for dice. Anyways, you're just double bouncing right here.
Revealing area.
No. You're not just doing that.
B. Reload.
Reloaded.
Here. Enemy spotted
Oh, you're
B.
crouching and it's one bounce.
Scanning ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this should reveal all of dice.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, and all of sight. So you should know what your own dart reveals. So when you throw that dart
Revealing area.
and you're coming out, I'd look here for the dice guy peeking, and now you just have to peek these angles. And you come out, you ignore the other angles, no? Because your dart cleared this one. Your dart cleared this one. You have to trust your own utility. Watch again.
Scanning ahead.
Fully smoked.
Here. Reloading.
Reload.
First of all, dead crosshair right now. If they were dice peeking out, you are giga trolling. And right here.
Like butter, baby.
What are you looking at?
Reloading.
What if when Jett smokes herself, you'd hear it? From here, you would hear Jett smoke herself. And you would see it if it was dice.
Reload him.
So this turn right here, you're trolling. You literally, the canteen guys right here right now, you would kill them. Do you see? This guy was looking at your Jett while you walked right past him.
Loading.
So we're super trolling. And now let me show you why.
Here. Right here.
It's maximum stuff. Here.
Right.
Let's see your comms.
Let's go maybe B. You will arrow here.
Right here. Right here.
It's maximum stuff on the side.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you just said. But I think you should say something along the lines of, yo, let's hit B. I'm gonna throw a recon that clears all of sight. They could be tower, gen, or canteen, but if the recon doesn't tag anything, they're definitely not sight. I'd make that comm clear to my duelist.
Reload him.
And that way, when my duelist dashes out here, she knows that she doesn't have to look sight. She could look canteen or gen. Yeah, you're just trolling this round, unfortunately. You have to trust your own utility, okay? Above all else, you have to trust your own utility. You literally would have killed the canteen guy.
Plant the spike.
Like right here. If you were just looking canteen, they are right there. You're throwing this round away. You didn't trust your own dart.
Go for pushing. You're an eco.
Yeah, I was suggesting to. Okay, never mind. Okay, it is.
Oh. Yeah, kill him on the orb. Yeah, I just wait. Oh, okay.
Sky is out.
Right here.
Oops.
No more.
Spike down A.
Defeated.
Huge.
Revealing area.
Last player standing.
Good damage.
Let's go away. Just try to hold it for a second, then push, okay?
Right here.
B, come.
Reload him.
I'm going.
Wait.
Away. Just try to hold it for a second, then. Let's go away.
Let's go A.
Try to hold it for a second, then push, okay?
Try to something for a second.
Right here.
Yeah, I meant B. I meant B. Come.
Oh, I mean B.
Just hold.
Right here. Reload him.
I'm going.
Revealing area.
Fully smoked. Stim beacon here.
Yeah. So this is just a problem with your plan. You're 5 stacked up right now, which is already really dangerous against double pop flash brim. Like, you're just asking to get ecoed. I'm not gonna lie. Why is Sova considered bad on this map? Who said it was considered bad on this map? Okay, anyone who's talking about metas in Valorant, shut up. It doesn't matter in solo queue. Stop getting baited by that shit. Play what's fun to you. Sova and Fracture's fine. Shit is chilling. Just because you watched a pro game and you haven't seen Sova and Fracture, except for EG, who does pick it, it doesn't matter in solo queue. All right. Back to the VOD. You guys stop talking about that shit. Okay. So you're 5 stacked out B main. And the problem is you're making nothing but full noise against a team that can destroy you. Like, if you're facing a guy who
30
watches
seconds
Woohoojin
Activating kill mode. That's a joke.
and they happen to go for the play like this,
Grenade. Flashbang.
you literally just died. You just lost the whole round. There's not even bad combinations in solo queue, Black Icy. It doesn't matter. I think my team qualifying for the Division 20 playoffs and Premier with 5 duelists should be proof enough that anybody who talks about team comp cope is getting timed out the rest of this stream. All right. So you make too much noise out B main. They could have killed you. They didn't. It's lit. But now they're just going to stall your ass and potentially push at A main. They're going to take all this map control. It's really annoying. When you hit sites on Fracture, you usually want to pressure both sides. The exception is on A, you can generate the split pressure by using the door. So on A, this is all good too. But to hit B site, you usually want pressure from both of these sides. You can, of course, generate pressure this way as well. But you'll notice that you can't easily hold both of these chokes. Like, they can't smoke this. This is huge and wide. So you can almost certainly take control of Arcade at the least. And this makes it very difficult for the enemy team to just stare at this smoke the whole time. Because right now, let's see, what's the enemy team composition? Yeah, they have a Killjoy. So it's very common for Killjoys to just
Now,
place a turret
is everyone's
like
tech
this.
still working? Double check it, please.
Killjoys will just do this,
Turret out.
and this spots Arcade. And so while that turret's alive, they don't care about arcade at all because it's not a threat to them. And so they're all just holding B main, this tiny little choke. They hear you, they smoke it off, they break your dart, and what do? You're just cooked. You're cooked. They've got all the info and they can take all the control. So I don't like this play from us. I think we should be spreading a bit more. Or if we are going to 5-stack, I need to see it be more contacty. So Valorant's an information denial game. You don't want to reveal your hand if you don't have to. So, for example, yo, let's hit B, but let's all shift walk and explode once we get up to B main so they're not ready for us. I will break the KO knife. Everybody else be really quiet. Then you'll shift walk up. The KO knife comes. You break it. So all they heard is one guy breaking a KO knife. You shift walk up. And then off contact, the team rushes out. And it makes it a lot harder for them to smoke and molly before you're able to get out onto site. Vias 99, thanks for the tier 3.
Revealing area.
Fully smoked. Stim beacon here.
Yeah, but this just happens and we're crying.
Reloading.
Deploying drone.
Blocking sight.
There's not even a turret there.
Reloading.
Yo, are you trying to get my viewers to leave my stream hostage? Advertising another streamer. That's messed up.
Careful. Planted.
Okay, I think the turret they threw still watches arcade a bit.
Killed.
Nice.
Right here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Planted.
Okay, great kill. Now what time is it after you got that kill? Checkmate. Checkmate, checkmate. Chat, seeing it. We've invented a word for this scenario because this is a problem everybody has, myself included. Look at what you do the moment you got into your +2.
Captain killed.
You jumped up onto this wall and looked for a fight arcade on 39 HP. You have to not do that. Because this is throwing. This is throwing.
Nice.
Right here.
And then you reset. We shouldn't have.
One
Like if that gen guy was a few seconds faster, we just threw.
enemy remaining.
Last tower.
Team A.
Why checkmate? Because it's unlosable if we don't screw up.
Nice.
You're terrible.
The rule of thumb, when it turns into checkmate, which is you have 2 more guys alive than them, the only rule is stay alive for 3 seconds. That's the only rule. After 3 seconds, you can do anything and I will not complain. You can ego peek. Okay? But you have to stay alive for 3 seconds. Oh, thank you. I forgot to update my category to Valorant. There we go. 3, 5, same thing. You got to stay alive for an uncomfortable amount of time and like think consciously. I'm down to say 5. That's my bad.
Let's push A.
Right
Finish
here.
flash over here, but wait
The
for
point is you don't instantly peek a fight. You try to get comfortable in a safe angle.
a second. Might Kaio and flash. I don't know. Nothing. Go away.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's dangerous.
Scanning ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So they just flashed a guy potentially out B main. I already had the read that it might be an op. You should have checked the economy.
The knife for a second.
And you would have seen this, which is very scary.
Kaio.
And one of the common patterns for an op is that teammates will help the op get a strong line so that the op can control space aggressively. So, for example, I'm going to try and generalize this by showing you on another map so the concept makes sense to you. On split, the Sky player may flash out a main on defense so that her Jett can walk up and get this line at A main with the op and then hold all of A. And we can just control mid and B. On Fracture, we're seeing something very similar. The op will frequently try to get a line A main and B main. These are, I'd say, the most frequent because you're very likely to get pressure there. It's unlikely the team 5 stacks dish or arcade. So here they flashed out B main. At the very least, like, there's only a couple of reasons why they do that. They're aggressing with the boys, which we do not want to fight. We don't want to fight the boys. Or they're getting a line for the op. Like, they wouldn't just flash. It's not like a Sky flash, like it's info. KO flash is just a fighting flash. That's it. And then, of course, your recon's very bad.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah. And you peek before it scans. This thing hasn't scanned yet. I guess you're thinking they're breaking it. I think this could be a lot better.
30 seconds left.
Them.
Thrifty.
My quiver is never full.
I think if you just hit this corner
Scanning
instead.
ahead.
Yeah, that looks sick. I think you just hit the corner.
Scanning ahead.
And that's going to reveal all of main. It's even going to reveal them here, you see? Reveals everything. I just won that. Sova diff. Well, I'm the initiator player, huh?
Revealing area.
Ooh, I see. I think you were trying to do that and you missed.
Revealing area.
Because I was trying to greet it as much as I
Scanning
could.
ahead.
And that misses. I don't think you have to greet it, though. I guess if you care about this angle, you might. But I don't care about that angle. Yeah. So when you miss the recon, you just shouldn't peek. You got to understand you're at a disadvantage here because Jett can be... Let's just pretend it's a rifle. Okay, let's pretend you know it's not an op because this is a bigger mistake when it's an op. Even if this is a rifle, the Jett can be standing in any of these angles, realistically speaking, and none of them get revealed by your missed dart. You need to recognize that and go, okay, she has off-angle advantage, so I can't fight her. So go A. Or if you really think she's going to push, play your own off-angle and wait. Okay? One or the other. You don't peek. The peek is really bad. You get away with murder.
Reloading.
Just enter.
Yeah, good
Can
flash,
you
good
flash?
Right
Can
here.
flash?
Okay.
Can flash?
Why don't you drone?
Just enter.
Yeah, good
Can
flash,
you
good
Right
flash?
here.
Can flash?
Orange list. Walk me through it. This is like Droda clocked in my head. Like if you drone for your duelist here is super broken. You felt we got to push fast. Why? There's a minute 20 on the clock. You have 80 seconds left. This is I see this as like the #1 most common issue in Sova players in lower ranks. You don't drone enough. This ability is Sova's most overpowered ability. This thing is disgustingly broken. When you see them, you not only get to tag them, it's basically impossible not to tag them, and then you get free wall hacks on the guy.
Take flight.
It clears everything. This ability is gross. It's gross. If you're not using this ability when hitting a site, you're basically trolling. Anytime you can have an excuse to use it, you should. If you can hit site with drone. It's so good. It is the most impactful ability in Sova's kit. It genuinely might be stronger than his ultimate in a lot of scenarios.
I want your trail.
Alright, we win the round.
Set operator. I will destroy the knife
Right here.
just to fake it and you will come back.
Also, I want to show you. I've just realized there's a really good example here. Orange List. Have you ever played Fade Orange List, or just even like even in a Swift play or something?
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
One dream
Yeah.
ends,
Okay. Perfect.
another
You know how in this scenario for Fade, it feels really easy to dog out, and you almost certainly would dog out. Thank you for the 2 months. Like, for whatever reason with Fade, people find it easier because you can let go of the dog and it still goes and clears while you come out. Basically, any time where you do this with Fade, you'd also want to drone with Sova. Calm, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you so much. Feels less committal with Fade? Yes, exactly. It's easier to use Fades, which is why Fades is weaker. But she has 2 of them. It's easier to use. So anytime you'd like Fade dog, basically, most times, you should also consider Sova droning. There's no excuse here. You're behind a smoke. There's sight. They could be on it. Wako, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, I see what you're talking about. That is not in the right position at all. Let me fix that. Oh. All right, I think I fixed it. Thank you for the flag. All right, this should have been a drone. Let's keep watching.
Set operator.
Here.
And
Deja vu.
Get out of my way.
I like that. Nope. I hate that. What is this?
Get out of my way.
This is the deepest pre-aim I've ever seen. They could be here. If you're thinking they could be pushing B main, which you clearly are thinking, and breaking the knife, then you're looking to fight, you need to jump spot this first if you're trying to fight it.
coming.
You lack discipline. Like, I'm down to take that fight, but not the way you went to take it.
Standing ahead.
Open the door.
Barrier created. Planted.
One rope.
Outside Jett.
Yeah, you chose to play here.
Last player
No way you get to.
standing. One enemy remaining.
Deserved round loss. I think I know why your best maps are going to be the worst Sova maps. You're going to have the Fang Heck, we're bringing up Fang every time now. You know how Fang was a Phoenix one trick and his best map was Icebox, which is Phoenix's worst map? It turns out because Fang never used his abilities. He never used Flash. And so it turns out the map where the Flash was the weakest, he was the best. You don't appear to use your shocks or your drone. And so on the maps where Sova is relatively weak, you perform better because his util wouldn't help you as much. Right, I'm gonna skim a bit more now and actually look for you using drone and shocks.
Shock down.
Okay, one shock, one
Come
shock.
smoke.
Right here. Area.
Man, that's such a broken ability.
Me.
How can Sova use a shock dart effectively without wasting it? You can't. No guarantee you won't waste a shock dart.
Deploying drone.
Oh my god, look when you're droning. Homie is on site. Homie sees the Killjoy right now. Like you see our Jett literally shot. Look, Killjoy shot our Phoenix. Like this drone is so late, it's not even funny. You basically saw that Killjoy at a point in time where it didn't matter. Let me see the comms.
I will everywhere. Just. I will.
Thanks.
Thank you. I will everywhere. Send.
I don't
Scanning ahead.
understand a word you said.
One is there.
Yeah, you said droning right now.
Revealing area.
So what I've been learning as I play Initiator is that you need to be absurdly vocal about how you want your teammates to play around your utility, especially your drones. So I, even in high immortal lobbies, had a problem where I would fade dog and my teammates would not peek off of it. Like they peek early. Like I tell them I'm going to dog and then they peek some angle that my dog hadn't cleared yet and they'd die. And so I started getting really vocal where I'd be like, yo, I'm going to fade ult A short and then I'm going to dog. Stay tucked until I dog out and then peek with the dog. That's what I would calm and what I do calm now. I had to learn to calm this precisely because otherwise people would just go out and they die to some angle before I was able to give them the info, which is really bad because the power of my utility is to get those free kills with that info. So similarly with drone, you need your comms to be borderline like excessive with the drone. You've got to be like, yo, let's hit A. I'm going to recon for Sands. We're going to take Sands control and then wait to hit site. I'm going to use my drone for site. Wait till I get a tag and then go. Calm like that. And then if your team goes too early, the talking banana won't blame you. The talking banana will be like, okay, well, your duelists are dumb. But right now, I can't not blame you because your comms are so insufficient. Initiator has to be incredibly vocal. This role is super vocal. And you are not vocal right now.
One is there.
And yes, Saul, a duelist or controller can absolutely call your utility as well. Like if my controller or duelist is like, yo, Sova, can you drone for me out sand? I'll just say, hell yeah. And I will love every second of it because I don't have to be as vocal. I love that shit. But a lot of the time you have to be the vocal one. And right now, saying droning is not going to cut it. This is not going to cut it even in an immortal lobby. I can guarantee you. Because I play in them. I play this role now. This is one of the things I've learned recently about playing Initiator. It's like super annoying. People,
One is handled.
they peek too early. They don't wait for the drone. And that's a problem. That's an initiator gap. You have to make them wait.
Revealing area.
Fully smoked. And beacon here.
Going up. Shock dart.
Watch your eyes. No, you don't.
Side tower.
Enemy spotted B.
One gen.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, there's just no world you don't drone that guy.
Watch your eyes.
See, get this guy stuck,
Smoke.
guys.
And beacon here.
Like here, you should immediately, honestly, you should pop ult. Like this is free as hell. You just ult right at the guy, and as your team comes out, he's dead. I didn't even notice you had ult. But because you don't ult, at this point, I'm down to drone as well. You need to put yourself in KO's shoes real quick. Ult one player worth it? Okay, on my Discord server, we're going to stop calling this ability the ultimate ability. And we're just going to start calling it Hunter's Fury. Your fourth ability. Would you use a shock dart for a free kill? Orange list? Would you use a shock dart for a free kill? Of course. Perfect. Same thing. They're the same. Yes, I would use my fourth ability for a free kill. Hell, this ability costs 0. Just use it. Don't even think. The moment that thing tags, I guarantee you a higher rated Sova is ulting. And I will prove it. Now, I don't think I can find a Sova Fracture VOD, but we can find a pro Sova Valorant VOD. Oh my god, this one's getting hella views. All right. Who do you watch? Who do you watch play Sova? Orange list. Which pro player is your role model? In comp play Sova and Fresher? Only in pro as far as I know. I don't think he picks it in solo queue. Let's go, Derek. Well, I'm asking who Orange actively watches. Average Jonas is a very bad choice. That'd be like saying I watch Woohoojin for Initiator. Bro, I suck at the game, and so does Average Jonas. Don't study us. Watch us for content. Kaikyo, thank you for the 2 months. Cavern not play Sova Fisher. You guys are missing the point. I'm asking Orange List who he watches. I want to show them how the player that they look up to plays the game. Orange List is missing in action. Orange List said Average Jonas. Wait, really? I miss it? Oh my god. Okay, I made this list for a reason. Use it, please. This list is not comprehensive. There are definitely players who should be on this list who aren't, because I haven't personally watched them, okay? There's a reason I didn't put Average Jonas on the Sova list. And it's the same reason that I don't put Acre the Dog on the Cypher list. The same reason I don't put Woohoojin on the Omen list. Because there are people who are better at the agent. These players Average Jonas will not argue with me, are better than him as Sova. These players are better than me at every single controller on this list. I will not argue with that. The different skill set to be able to teach versus play. And again, the list is not comprehensive. This is only people I've personally watched and I can attest are really good at these agents. Okay? So the list probably should have a lot more people on it. So everyone's like, where's this guy? I haven't watched them. That's it. This is like a list where I've vetted. Like, I know all of these people are good. I don't know about other people. They might be even better. But I know these are all good enough that if you're studying these pros, you're chilling. Okay? So stop asking, where's this person or where's this person? Because these are just pros that I've specifically studied and I know that they're good. Okay? Whoojin, you want to learn from you? I'm teaching you right now. Stop watching my gameplay. My gameplay is dog shit. I suck at Valorant. I'm a Mortal 1 with a 45% win rate. Why would you want to play like that? You don't want to play like this. I am bad. I'm a coach. Why the hell would you want to study my gameplay? I'm an analyst. Don't study my gameplay. My gameplay sucks. Study the process that I take to improvement. Go, how does he approach improvement? Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not being hard on myself. There's no world to ever watch me play Fade when these players exist. Watching me play Fade is like watching Ztall 0.1. There's no reason. Just watch Ztall and learn 5 times as much information about how to play Fade. Because he knows more than me about that specific agent. And even if like Average Jonas was on here, and yeah, he probably knows more about Sova than these guys, but he doesn't know more competitively about Sova. Like here, I even have Cavern's Ascent Tech. So Average Jonas probably knows all of this stuff. But Average Jonas will also go for some stupid meme content dart from Pizza into their spawn for his ultimate A main lineup because it makes for a sick TikTok. And Cavern will never do that because it's competitively goofy. He's not interested. Cavern's interested in being Radiant rank 1. And so why would you watch Average Jonas when you can't tell the difference between a meme dart and a good dart? I promise you can't. If I booted up an Average Jonas VOD and showed you 5 darts and asked which ones are competitively viable, you couldn't tell me. It's really hard to tell sometimes. But when you pull up a Cavern VOD, he's only using competitive darts. Is Cavern even on the list? Yes! So please stop watching content creators for their agents. You can watch them for fun, for entertainment. Average Jonas is incredibly entertaining. He's super good at Sova. He's just not the best at Sova. There's no reason to try and copy him. Like, he plays more for clips than he does for frags. So anyways, we'll pull up Derek VOD. I saw one here. Let's just skip to when he has ult.
I killed it.
Exclamation mark PWEA in chat. Pros to watch for each agent. And again, emphasis on it's not a comprehensive list. I haven't watched every pro play the game. I guarantee you it's missing some pros that deserve to be on the list. But there's no reason for me to go and invest more time into studying them because there's enough on this list at this point that you can easily find VODs. Okay. When's this dude get his ult? Here we go.
Me.
Let's see how long it takes us to use our ult.
My team looked like 100T in the Premier League.
They kill it.
100T against NRG, 100T against like Lev.
Wow. Woojin was able to predict what the pro player would do. And if I pulled up an Average Jonas VOD, I couldn't guarantee you that he would do this. Okay, that's why you don't watch Average Jonas. Specifically, if you want to study to become the best Sova you can be. You should absolutely watch Average Jonas if you want to see crazy lineups that don't have any sense being in the game, because the dude's a giga nerd. He's super fun to watch. But this is study time. Study time, you pull up Derek. You know how I knew he would instantly ult? Because I study the pros on this list. I know that instantly ulting off a tag like that is just correct. Okay, back to our game. You get the tag, and I guarantee you, professional level Sova players ulting. I can't guarantee you if Average Jonas is or not. He probably is. I'm not going to lie. Rank is Average Jonas. He's like an immortal. Oh, actually, yeah, Cavern can go on the Viper list. Thank you. Boo. I can attest he has enough prep. I'm going to specify bind and split. Don't watch him on other maps. Sorry, Cavern, but you know it's kind of true. Okay. Who's Kai? Thank you for the prime.
Going up.
I get more KJ pros on the list. No, I don't know more. I'd have to go study, and I don't think there's any reason for me to add more. You can find VODs for every map, no? Or at least all the meta Killjoy maps across these three players.
Shock dart.
Watch your eyes. No, you don't.
Side tower.
Okay.
One
Scanning
arcade,
ahead.
120.
Here.
Last one down. Let them try to get through me.
What about saving ult for post plant? There was no guarantee we'd get to post plant there.
Jett can drop
There can be times where it's viable to save ult to break like a Killjoy ult or for post plant, but in that scenario, it was neither of that.
I will arrow sands and let's try to push. Phoenix maybe try to flash over. The corner.
Right here.
Get out of my way!
Scanning ahead. Here.
Sorry, are you playing Reyna or Sova right now? Well, I guess if you were Reyna, you could have at least flashed before you peeked 3 people. What is this? What's the pre-round plan?
Will arrow sands again. Jett, can you drop him? Jett, you max money? Okay, great. I will arrow sands and let's try to push. Phoenix maybe try to flash over.
Yeah, you just said
Right
you'd
here.
Get
arrow
out
it.
of my way!
Scanning ahead.
I honestly think this arrow's kind of weak. It's pretty... Like, you're specifically arrowing for if they're on sands. And you're facing a team that's not likely to be playing sands. I say the type of agent that's likely to be coming near the doors is like a Phoenix. A Raze might play here. A Yoru. Duelist with flashes. It gets rope too. No, it doesn't. This guy's literally fighting your Phoenix right now. Not all the way inside. Exactly. And this is where I stand to throw my KO flash or my sky flash. Let's check.
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
Grab your lineup.
Together. Don't
The
forget.
jump throw. What
Phoenix maybe try to flash over the corner.
Right here.
do you think he's lining up with, chat? We start up against the barrier? Yeah, okay.
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Let's try to push.
Yeah, I mean, you're aiming here.
Phoenix maybe try to flash over the corner.
Right here.
Get out of my way.
Okay.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, I think I could literally just unswing and then flash for my homie. Yeah, it's landing here. It's landing right here.
Revealing area.
So it would scan into ropes, but not if they just talk. And they're just gonna talk.
Scanning ahead.
So this dart's not bad, okay? But you don't understand how they're gonna play around your dart, which is bad because you're the Sova player. So you know that this dart tags if they're out ropes, okay? So follow my thought process here, Orange. So they're gonna see that dart and they have to unswing, okay? Now they hear you coming sand, and now they're likely to re-swing. And so I want you after that dart to come into this off angle and hold ropes. You throw that dart, you come out sand, your buddy's scaling, and you hold right here because you know they likely tucked to dodge your dart, and you kill them for free. So you threw a great dart. I actually like the dart. Then you come out and you miss the very obvious decision that the enemy's going to make based off of your dart. Does that make sense? It's sort of like pistol round where you threw this dart that clears all of sight and then you just didn't have a plan for how you play around this dart. Like when you have a dart that clears all of sight, you should already be planning just to clear arcade, Jett, and canteen. That should be the plan. So when you have a dart that clears all of sand and inside ropes, making them unpeak, well, then you should plan to come out sands with your homie and hold the repeak. Yo! XXX Odin WXXX, thank you for the Discord tier 3. And the key 001, thank you for the prime. Yeah, so this is just insane, dude. What are you doing? You've got every king ability online and you're dry peeking against the eco round? Insane. Insane. You deserve to lose that round.
By different players to rush from.
Tom from Brazil, Giga Chad as always.
Phoenix.
Oh, not this.
Revealing area.
Fuck.
There they are.
Wait. Then you make full noise?
Open up the sky.
Okay. This is why you can't watch Average Jonas. Average Jonas knows how to play this dart better than you. I'm not gonna lie. Why are you making noise? So what? Oh, look at this dart. It's so sick. It's so smart. It's so tricky. But then you're not tricky at all with it. Is it an Average Jonas dart? Oh, no wonder I'm calling it so good. I love this dart. So
Revealing area.
look at the angle it comes in from. That dart flies in from arcade side. It flies in like this and lands here. So this dude sees that dart and goes,
Right here.
they're pressuring arcade. This dart would be even better if you could pair it with somebody who actually is pressuring arcade. Like somebody gets seen arcade like this. Because this dish guy is going to associate this space as being relatively free. So you throw that dart,
Scanning ahead.
and the whole point of this dart is to trick them into thinking what side you're coming from. Like, you could have just reconned this way. Otherwise, you know? Look, I just winged that, and I'm pretty sure I hit it. So you're throwing a fake dart, and then you make full noise. Why would you do that? You make noise to the guy right here who can hear you. You just gave them information that they didn't have for no reason. Look again.
Revealing area. There they are.
Tagged is lit. She doesn't know that you're right here right now. You could be in this region, be taking a rope. You could have waited KO knife. You could be walking here, or you could be walking dish. Yes. You're Schrodinger's Sova right now. She doesn't know. She might have to use an ability to figure it out. Oh, nope. Now she just knows. Now she can just say, oh, okay, one dish. And she drops down and plays the round. Flashed Martin. No, look how far out she flashed.
Revealing area.
She flashed here. This doesn't give her info. That would blind this guy. The flash doesn't tell her enough.
There they are.
But now you just told her everything. Now, the only argument I would accept as potentially valid
Revealing.
is, oh, but they KO knifed, and it's unlikely for Sky to expect Sova back here. And my argument back would be, it's Diamond 1 solo queue. There's no world the Sky and the KO are coordinated to a degree where the Sky is aware of what the KO knife is clearing for her flash.
Area.
We should just be shifting here. It just doesn't make sense to make noise.
There they are.
Someone's A.
We also should have just ulted that guy.
Open up the sky.
Side.
Take flight. Enemy tag.
Only one side.
Bro, you heard drop?
Never mind.
Okay, wait. I want to show you what saving ult has done to you, buddy. We're going to count the number of orbs you didn't get because you've had your ult up for 5 rounds. Okay, perfect. It starts right here. You have your ult up. We're just going to keep count real quick.
Area.
1.
One is there.
Two.
Going up.
Side tower.
Quiet.
And we're low impact.
Jett.
Dish.
3. 4, 5.
Knife. Was
Fully smoked.
Healing you.
6. 7. Hey, you could grab that orb. You'd have a second ult.
I have the spike.
100 on Killjoy.
8, 9. Holy shit, you didn't ult all half. You didn't even use it. You were so concerned about maximizing its value that you didn't cast the ability, and we could have had it twice. All right, let me see some defense, but I'm pretty sure I've got you.
Nothing.
Okay, one aim.
Okay, she's close. You might not know.
Spike down A.
60 on.
One enemy remaining.
Professor belongs here on the edge of the smoke, but you're chilling.
Enemy remaining.
It's actually funny. I think your crosshair does end up being too far to the right. Oh, the smoke fades. Smoke fades.
Win.
Can I push?
They are.
Can you help?
Shock dart. Any angle. Close one.
Time to.
Okay. Take up.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Man. You want okay?
Surely he ults, right, chat?
Rotating.
Oh my god.
I am the hunter.
I tagged one.
Reload him.
Spike planted.
He ulted.
Hey. Die.
One is low. KO.
Okay. I don't need to see more of the VOD. I just wanted to see if you ulted at all during the VOD. Your notes are very straightforward, Orange List. You have so much tech, but you don't actually understand the tech. You just say, I stand here and I get a dart there, but you don't think about what that means at all. You've got no plans for your darts. And then you're not vocal about your util at all. Orange List. Diamond 1. Focus points. General. Understand your own recons more and call out pre-round your exact plan for how you will play around it. So for example, I want to hear in your next VOD, yo, I've got a dart for dice and sight. I'm going to throw her to scale up B main and just fight Canteen, Gen, and Arcade if it gets no tags. That's example 1. Example 2, yo, I've got a dart for ropes. It usually makes them unpeak. I'll hold your ropes as you scale sand if dart breaks or whatever. Some type of plan for how the dart is going to be used. Yo, I've got a fake dish dart. Makes it look like I'm arcade side. I'm going to throw and I'm going to make slow pressure dish. Can you guys walk A main? Completely explain your thought process behind the dart so that next VOD we can analyze your thought process. Because right now there is no thought process. There's none. Okay. General. Drone way more on sight hits plus retakes. Be more vocal about this drone. No droning. Yes. I'm going to drone a site. Wait to go out until I get info. Calmed earlier in a round. Don't greed ultimate value. Use it if it will give you value. Easy. Thank you for the VOD. Orange List. Good luck on the climb. We're going to open up the raffles for one more. If you have a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to the Discord. You just press Woohoo and go to Raffle Submission channel. Click the enter raffle button. What's your take on Tenz's idea to stand? My take is Tenz in general. I think his heart is in a great place, but I don't think he's a teacher. I've seen enough Tenz clips about him teaching things to know that I just would not recommend you listen to him specifically for game advice. He's one of the best players in the game. He's cracked. He's super nice. He's just clearly not a teacher, which is fine. So I don't have a take on that because I haven't seen the clip of him talking about that. He's probably saying something that you didn't understand correctly, if I had to guess. That's usually what happens in the Tenz clips. It's like I call it the savant effect. This is my word for it. Where you're so good at something that you don't realize how much of it your brain shortcuts. Like, he's bad at explaining his thought process because a lot of the thought process involved is completely shortcut. Here's the video for anyone interested. No. I'm gonna time you out for that. Please do not go watch that, chat. I'm gonna delete this message. This is what I would say Tenz has a case of. He's just naturally really good. And of course, that doesn't just mean like he was always good. I'm not discrediting the amount of hard work he put in, which is a ton. But he learned the game in a very unique way. It's very common that the people who are best at things are not the best teachers. Yeah, you watch pros to learn from their gameplay, and then you watch people who are worse at the game for their analysis. There's only a few exceptions to that. Fake Ananas is an exception. His analysis is really good. Let's see. Finesse has really good analysis. I'm looking through my own list. Boaster has really good analysis. Dorklord, I've learned to ignore every question you ask about switching mains. End raffle. Demon Slayer 7440. Post the link to your approved VOD, please. Jett, Pearl, Ascendant 1. Hog. Ascendant 2 now. Hog. Okay, we mostly one-trick Jett. Demon Slayer, 7440. Dude, Jeffords. Hashtag good. Ascendant 1. Let's get right into it. Let's close that, close that, close that. I don't think we have notes. Oh, we do. Oh, you're recent. Oh, say less. Say less. Okay, we're on attack. Dial aggression up significantly after you dash out into smoke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm just gonna push fast.
The opposite of Riddick.
Can you dog up mid?
Riddick, who needed to dial down aggression on attack in post plants.
Wow, he misses flash.
Blocking sight. Reloading.
Right. Play out.
Enemy spotted A.
Oh, one's behind the wall.
Hey.
Down A.
Walls down, walls down.
Okay, you should have seen this coming. So while you're reloading, Demon Slayer 7440, I'm going to be a stickler because you need correct technique here. Can't fire gun looking at minimap. Okay? So you recognize there's two dugout right here.
Walls down.
Now you gotta understand that there's two types of like advantages. So you know they're over here. Okay. They've made contact with your arena. Off angle advantage here is so much better than swinging into them. It's like so much better. Swinging they can be in any number of off angles. Is really annoying. And there's two of them. So it's hard for us to deal with. Or is it Killjoy and Phoenix? It doesn't really matter. There's two of them.
Down, walls down. Got it, 20.
Player standing.
Good round, good round.
Let's try and work mid. Can you just flash out? Like through doors? I'm gonna try and dash on them. I think there might be one close.
Let me go first then.
Hawk out.
Close.
Tough.
Squad. I'll spike through.
104, 104, 104. Trade that, trade that,
Spike
trade that.
down mid.
Reloading.
Whoa.
Trade that, trade
Spike
that.
down mid.
Okay, mister, look at your mini map because you're second man. Is that two enemies I see?
Reload.
You just threw the round. You just threw the round. You can't do this. What is this?
Reloading.
You just peeked into two people.
Enemy spotted.
And look when they die. This is so hard for people to understand. Holders, like off angle holding advantage is so absurdly huge in Valorant. Peeker's advantage really only comes into play when all of the qualities of the fight are equal or favoring the peeker already. So like if the peeker's further from the cover, they've got huge advantage, of course. But when the fights are really imbalanced, and which is very frequent in Valorant, generally speaking, the person who peeks first dies in these types of engagements. We can keep track of this, okay? I'll prove by demonstration. So we saw our frenzy round. We ended up peeking this guy first, and then they peeked us, and so we lost. This round, this is the fight that we end up winning. It's because they're peeking into us.
Healing over here.
Nice. This gun's
Like, there's three of us. People are not careful enough with the way they peek in lower elo that like holding them is super broken.
Probably behind
Here.
us. We've killed 3
Reloading.
B side.
Healing over here.
Plan for long. Plan for long.
And of course, you can't peek into two
Have one
people.
lane.
Lost connector.
Do you want me to fight with you? I'm with you. I'm with you.
Our spike carrier is
Connector.
Look,
Do you want me to
look,
fight with
look.
you? I'm with you. I'm with you.
Look at your crosshair. You see? Look at her head and look where her gun is right now. And imagine right now if you were just holding. Imagine if you were literally just holding right here. You see?
Last player standing.
Nice. Good trade.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Good. We got 4.
done.
Enemy spotted B.
Enemy kill.
Phoenix close.
Wait, that's not commit. That's not commit this.
I'd walk into the smoke because Phoenix walled up to get close and pop flash out into this flash zone.
I already found my dash.
I'm flanking.
Just like that. Now, notice how Phoenix threw a bad flash,
Did I
and
already
so
found my
you
dash?
live. But if Phoenix had thrown a good flash,
Wait, that's not commit. That's not commit this.
his flash should be popping like here in the middle. You would have just died.
I already found my dash.
I'm flanking.
My ult's ready.
Okay, I'm putting wall.
I got sprayed.
Stand.
Could be flash holes again
Done here.
after the dash. We're gonna hold it. Okay, dashing.
I'm gonna show you guys why Peeker's advantage really only exists at the highest level. Actually, I just remembered. I was watching the Moist Moguls game yesterday. Actually, are Ludwig's streams like?
There are lots of times.
Are his VODs? Yes. Okay. I think it was a Lotus game. It's lit. Yes, perfect. Moist Moguls was on defense.
Get that sim. Get the fuck out.
Let me find the round. It's pretty early on in the half. I watch way too much Valorant, by the way. I'm looking for a red X in front of Rubble here. It might be round 3. We'll find it. We'll find it. Don't worry. Not here. Is it near the end of the half? I don't think so. So it's probably round 3. All right. Oh, but it's not round 3. Is it not versus TSM? I mean, 1 day ago. No, it has to be this. Oh, versus the guard. No, I've got the right VOD. Where is it? Were we really on attack when it happened? I'm finding the clip, chat. I'm invested. You're watching yesterday's game, you're on the wrong one. Is this not yesterday? Oh, this was streamed on June 1st. You're right. One sec. No, because this didn't go to Lotus. It was on Lotus, so it must be this match. It's got to be this match. It literally has to be. Doo-doo-doo. It can't be any other match. I must have just missed it. One sec. I'm going to find it. Turn on a lo-fi. Boop, 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 doo. It might be an attack. It's just too much of a perfect example for me not to show you guys. So apologies for the delay. But this is sort of exactly. I'm going to show you what Peeker's advantage looks like so you stop getting it wrong in your heads. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're red now, so we need a blue X. Is it like an eco flank round or something? Do do do. Not that round. I think it's near the end of the game. Now I'm losing my mind. Was I watching a Lotus VOD chat? Now I'm checking my YouTube watch history. Someone said it's 1:17:15. There's no way that this person knows what I'm talking about, but okay. No, it is not 1:17:15 as expected. This is off angle advantage that converts a death. I figured that this person wouldn't know the exact fight that I'm talking about because why would they?
All right.
Not this one. One sec. I'm looking through my. Ooh. I found it. I found it. It's against FaZe. Yeah, get out of here. Everybody thinking they've got it. Well, I found the VOD. I didn't find a clip. But the clip is surely coming. Yep, it's definitely against FaZe. It's literally right here. Okay.
It's like it's powerful.
So first, that's off-angle advantage from Flya. Okay? Do you see? And you see how safe it is? Where Flya can take one bullet and unpeak for sure. Like, there's no world you're ever peeking this guy and killing him on that angle. Watch again.
Stream, but it's like
Jump spots, and now he's holding crouch right here. He's going to shoot 2 bullets and unpeak. Bam. Off-angle advantage.
That's what I like to hear. Man, our boys are fucking tapping.
You see how they peek and they can't really kill him? And now, Flya recognizes Tig crossed. Okay? So he knows Tig is stuck here. Flya knows his distance to this corner is at least twice as far as Tig's distance. Okay. And so now all the criteria is met for us to have clear peeker's advantage. It's not even close.
That's a dink.
So watch.
Get it, Flya.
Do you see how carefully he peeks that? Watch again.
Happen
Yeah, they're just clicking. That's a dink.
It's only peeker's advantage if you're actually thorough with it. If Flya just held King A until he saw the guy and then tried to click, Tig might actually win.
Get it, Flya.
Very thorough. Using angle advantage and peeker's advantage interchangeably. This is pretty much when peeker's advantage applies, especially in solo queue.
That's another
There
dink.
it is.
What is your reaction time that you're finding?
Wow.
Oh my god.
See how very careful they
There
are.
it is.
They don't just swing. People think peeker's advantage is, oh, I'll just swing everything. No, you've got to be thorough. You have to be thorough. So this was just angle advantage. Well, because he has angle advantage, he also chose to peek. And here where Sim wants to keep peeking deeper, this is more equal in terms of distance from the angle. But notice how he's peeking it. He's not
Get it, Flya. That's another
There it
dink.
is.
He's not pre-aiming this back corner and swinging out wide.
What is your reaction time that you're
Looking very carefully. If Tig peeks there, will he have peeker's advantage? No, he'll die. Because Flya is in an off angle.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay. All that for that. I want to like state it very clearly. When I tell bronze players to like get aggressive, you know when they just like W key every round and is bad aggression? Like all the higher rated players in chat know what I'm talking about. Where I'll say, hey, you guys need to be aggressive. And then they'll just push dish every single round and die. And we'll be like, what are they doing? And in their heads, they're being aggressive. And in our heads, they're being goofy. Peeker's advantage, you interpret it the same way, except it's like players up to like Ascendant. You interpret that as, I need to peek every fight for Peeker's advantage. No. Peeker's advantage is like a property that exists in certain fights, depending on how you take them. It's not like, oh, because I'm peeking, I will win this fight or I have an advantage. It's like yeah, sure, you have peeker's advantage, but there are other advantages at play in every gunfight. So peeker's advantage does exist in every fight for whoever's peeking. It's a ping-based thing, okay? So this always exists. But it doesn't mean that the peeker has the biggest advantage. There's other things. There's off angles. There's HP. There's numbers. And a lot of the time, the mistake I see is lower rated players, they go, well, if I peek, I've got the advantage in the fight. It's like, no. That's not how it works. If you peek, you have a advantage, but you don't necessarily have the overall advantage. There's many other, of course, angle advantages in here as well. There's many other factors that go into a fight. You don't just peek and go, I've got an advantage.
Wall's going down soon.
All right, let's watch.
To link.
One's go back close. Two back close.
Yeah, tough.
Player standing.
B again.
Here.
For the
They smoke mid. They're double marshalling here.
Interesting. You keep buying Phantom and then contesting B long. Here we go. Remember when I said notice how they're like cutting it in tiny pieces when we watched the Jett player contest A lobby in the pro clip because they were wary of off angle advantage and they wanted to negate it as much as possible. Look how you peek this guy right now. You just died, bro. You just died in a Radiant lobby. You just died. You got one tapped.
Oh, my bad.
Our spike carrier is killed. One spike
Can I get a heal?
down.
Can I get
Enemy spotted mid. Blocking sight. One down. Heal up, squad.
Just go ahead.
Here,
Just go ahead.
Last player standing.
Oh, my bad.
Thrifty.
Here.
Peeker's advantage isn't just ping, Void Bad, but it's mostly related to ping. Have you ever played the game Slaps, where one of your homies puts his hands facing upwards and then the other homie puts his hands facing downwards, and the guy on the bottom has to flip his hands over and slap the top of your wrist? You ever play that game? The person who's slapping usually converts more often because they know when the slap is going to occur. There's no latency in real life, okay? It's 0 MS. But the person who gets to start the action has an advantage because they know when it's going to happen. So Peeker's advantage still exists even on 0 ping. It's just exacerbated by higher ping. So with higher ping, the Peeker's advantage grows, but it still exists even on LAN. It's still a concept because the person peeking knows that the fight is about to happen. They can mentally prepare for it immediately. Okay.
I can swing off this.
One's here.
Let's go, man.
Minion.
2 on right now.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Oh, that guy just threw. Wait, you're giving him the fight?
Here.
Oh my
Phoenix.
goodness. Bro, you hear him going flowers? You know the Phoenix ulted from dugout? Why don't you dash dugout right now?
Phoenix and all.
That's tough.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
back.
Thrifty.
I can
Lucky.
buy someone.
You don't think you registered him going flowers? Then why are you pre-aimed flowers? Right here? Why are you looking flowers? You just pinged him. You pinged the Phoenix that you hear. And now you're looking at him. What do you mean you didn't register him going flowers? You're literally looking at the guy and pinging him. Damn, guess I'm just bad.
Deep opening.
He just like me for...
Oh, what the hell?
What's that guy doing?
Phoenix at 60.
Okay, but like, why are you contesting B along with Phantom? There's like objective data on this now. Like, we literally have the dual conversion. You're quite literally taking a 45-55. You see? Actually, it's even worse in your rank. Why are you buying Phantom to peek B long? You're trolling. You're literally trolling. The statistics are right here. If you're going to peek that fight B long, you almost certainly want the Vandal. I would go Phantom if you're going to like crunch B link, because you're more likely to find fights in this range. we're switching what gun you play depending on situation. Yeah, as you're getting higher ranked, I would say this is the rule of thumb. I think pretty much everyone can copy. Buy this gun on attack, buy this gun on defense, and then some exceptions you buy the Vandal on defense. So the reason why you can like get away with buying Phantom on defense is because you choose what angles you hold, you know? But on attack, sometimes you have to push a certain thing, no matter what. Like sometimes you have to push B long. They take all control or something. And then it'd be annoying to have a Phantom. So on attack, the Vandal's more versatile. On defense, you can be like, I'm going to hold this angle. And then most of the time, you're going to get an engagement of that range. So the Phantom can be more viable. So because we have data now, it's very clear to argue in favor of attack-sided Vandal, defensive-sided Phantom. And then on occasion, you can defensive-sided Vandal and, of course, attack-sided Phantom on occasion. Like in the split VOD of Neon, where I was coaching Mello, and I suggested he go Phantom because he was looking to go ropes. So yeah, I think you should pick the gun based off of your strategy for the round if you're pushing higher elo.
Well, you should
I think you're kind of throwing away a lot of
Oh.
value by peeking B long with your Phantom there.
I think
I feel like for lower ranks, the gun control makes a difference. They split it up by rank. So actually, lower rank, it makes a bigger difference at this range than it does for higher and super high ranks. Just read the article. It splits it up by rank. Basically, it's rank agnostic. Phantom better at close range. Vandal better at long range. It's pretty intuitive to guess that that would have been the result, but now we can see the actual, like,
Here.
the actual numbers.
Scout destroyed.
Left side, left side.
Be in sight. Be in sight.
dashing past.
Do we just push him?
You're looking cool, great.
Someone get that gun.
Blocking sight.
I'd say if you're like below diamond, you just ignore that advice and play one gun for a bit. It really doesn't like matter that much. But you should learn both guns before Immortal, I'd say.
There's guns, there's guns.
Enemy spotted.
Going half. Phoenix out.
Spike down B.
Yeah, come out close B link and just right click this dude. Ooh, tough. Oh, you went all the way long.
Run. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice.
Mid. I'm gonna fake or B. Smoke's mid.
Smoke the
Mid
door.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my internet doesn't lag randomly. It lags at 7:30.
He's close, he's close.
Close.
Let's go B.
I'm coming home right now, I'm coming home right now.
We're going A, we're going A.
Yeah, so like this round, I love the Phantom buy.
Yeah, I'm looking.
We should go back B, right?
Yeah.
See ya.
I have it. I have it.
I think that was unnecessarily risky. So we've got checkmate. And at this point in time, for example, they can peek us halls and we just die. They can even peek us this way halls and we're in a lot of trouble. I wouldn't say we die, but we don't have good odds. For what? You want to turn it into super checkmate? I think we're getting a lot higher conversion if we route with Sky here.
Yeah.
All right, nice kill.
I'm gonna play back.
Yo, DDD, thank you for the 4 months. All right, there's 733.
Leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight this.
Okay.
Yeah, there. Top sky.
Found one.
Two art, one's
There's a
Alright.
two art, one flower.
blinded.
Wall's going down. Wall's going down.
Blocking sight.
Tumble up. Thank you for the 2 months. Okay, this round's a problem. There's a lot of problems with this round. Problem one, you called for the cabbages. I don't think you called for the dog, but you're not going out with it. Reyna's going out with it. With the bomb, which is weird. We probably want to be going first.
Found one.
But okay, we don't go first. So now our homie's going to plant. But there's a problem. Our homie doesn't feel comfortable planting for A-Link as well because we don't have any control. And she feels pressured to plant default, which is no good. We have a man disadvantage. We don't want to plant default. We're going to lose the round.
One's
There's a
Alright.
So right now you prime your dash. You know there's one A-Link. There's this wall here. The pattern recognition receptors in my brain as a ex-Jett main are screaming at me to ask Sky to flash A-Link, and you're going to dash. You ask Sky to flash your A-Link, and you dash. And that way your Reyna can plant open. And our odds of converting the round can go up like dramatically. Explain for your P-Ray, my planning default is bad for this situation. It would force all of us to play A main or like tucked on site. We can't really go dug out A-Link or flowers because they don't see the bomb at all. And then it becomes very easy for them to convert the round because we're all stuck main. They'll just molly us, flash us. It's really hard to convert without a numbers advantage. So right here, I think it's very clear to me that you want to call for this flash right here. Like, Sky, can you flash my A-Link? I can dash on them.
two art, one flower.
That Killjoy right there. That's who I want to kill. You see?
Wall's going down. Wall's going down.
You need to take the fight to them. It's stronger than you think as well. This is true throughout all the ranks, even in like Radiant. With that Viper wall here, and they hear like they do going to plant and whatnot, these A-Link players are not afraid. They don't see this as a threat at all. In their heads, they're not even thinking about that. They're pulling out utility. They're looking at their mini maps. They're making comms. And that's evidenced by we see like a nano swarm coming. The enemy Sky's preparing to dog. If you call this flash dash, you're frequently going to get two. And you're just going to win the round. So I think we're lacking some explosiveness here. We needed to take more space. 4v5 is not
Backside.
a winning round.
I've got your trail.
120 Phoenix.
Okay, let's see it.
120 Phoenix.
Oh, that sucks.
Holding hulls.
Bro.
I would play closer to pillar here because Phoenix is probably going to flash. And nobody's anti.
Hawk out.
My ultimate.
Oh, he died. It's lit.
Failing over here.
Spike down.
Well, get your healing.
This side, I can heal you.
One enemy remaining.
Heal up, squad. Out of healing.
Close right, close right.
Wait, she can heal you to 30.
I got the spike.
Let's just leave, just leave, just leave, just leave.
Last player standing.
I got the spike.
Okay. Who should be wider in this pairing? Demon Slayer 7440. Who do you want to take the fight first? Oh, Morikami66, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I want us to take the fight first. Me, but you're worried about the turret. The turret can't kill you in one shot. You're chilling. You're too worried about things in general, though. So you want to be wider because you got the op. You're covering for this guy. And you like your Sky's doing this like jiggling nonsense. And you want her to leave, but notice while you're telling her to leave, you're unswinging. You need to be swinging out this way while you tell her to leave. Providing like cover.
Player standing.
Oh. He's behind the thing.
Yeah, good luck.
I got the spike.
I would keep the op. So how
I got the spike.
did they tell you she's lit? No,
I
they
got
didn't. If you keep the op, you're at least on somewhat equal footing because you're both one shot to the body. If you go phantom, you're in a lot of trouble.
Spike.
What were your
Sorry,
defense notes? Pacing of rotation is way too slow. Develop more fluidity. Make preset plans for your dashes on common defensive holds. Say less.
Say walk out. I'm just gonna tuck here and take a fight. A few B.
Let's see the dash. I'll give it to you.
Rim's also here. At least. I think it's all of them.
Wall's going down.
I think they might be looking to leave. I'll go help A.
wait. You either have the craziest read in the world.
Just play
Oh,
safe there,
there's
guys.
three,
Just play
there's
safe.
Give you.
Gonna go hold art. Is it just Sky or is there more?
Still
One's still here.
Yeah, we have all of mid, all of A. I'm coming back.
Rotate, I think.
Heal up, squad.
Thirty seconds
You
left.
have
Yeah,
this,
they're hitting B. They're hitting B.
Yeah. I'm crossing screens. Tell me when wall's down. They don't have.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Last one top. Last one.
Strike
Last
down.
one.
Easy. Easy. I think it was a little weird to rotate A there, but otherwise, good round. Whoa. Okay, I get it. I get it. You saw some episode 1 footage and you want to get a round 3 op. Hear me out. I am Marshall. The Marshall's broken against these eco rounds. You want a bonus on round 3 anyways. You don't want to buy an op on round 3 with specters and whatnot. It's not the best. You're going to be able to op round 4, and the Marshall's going to get you so many eco frags. This sheriff hold feels so bad to me. We had to save to get round 4 op. Marshall's like 900 credits. Be good. I go Marshall light.
Probably committing. It's 30. Oh, one mid. I'm gonna hold this push.
One A.
That's the last.
Someone got
See? Like, see, imagine if we were minus an extra 900 right now. It'd be 5,900. Now add another 600 because we would have gone light shields, and you'd have 6,500 credits right here. You're like chilling. And now you have to play this round with a sheriff, and a marshal would be way nicer to have for this round for the bonus.
Reyna, can I have your
Alright,
shirt?
Like, look, you just bought a stinger.
Fight for mid.
You just
Like, we
bought a
can-
stinger.
Like I guess we could wait art for a second, then flash out. Try and kill some.
Alright.
Just come with us.
Oh my God, Reyna.
Sight. Enemy still in sight.
Oh, sorry, Jett, sorry.
My bad. I thought you guys had chops.
Last player
50
standing.
kills. 50.
Your guys might have shops, but if they're here, you're dead.
Oh, sorry, Jett, sorry.
That's
50 kills. 52 kills.
You tried an eco strat.
I think, yeah.
Here, one mid.
No.
I think, yeah.
Nah.
Here, one mid.
No shot. You get Reyna blinded, and you're like, yeah. Well, you just died.
Joke's over. You're dead. Prepare for hellfire.
I can hear you, I can hear you.
Halls, one.
Spike planted.
Time to hunt. Got it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not opping against this comp
What did we say?
personally.
Blinded. Yikes.
Like they've got Phoenix, Reyna, Sky. Yeah, he lived, chat. Lucky
Well
as hell.
Wall up, wall up.
Who?
You're better. I think you can go for 2 right here.
Wall up, wall up.
Right here, I think you can go for another. I think what you do is, let me show you. So you still have dash up, so you can get a fight where you both get to take 1 bullet.
Let's go.
And of course the op has an advantage if you both get to take 1 shot. Lotus, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, chat. It doesn't matter. It's just a concept.
I would make fun of their dumb
Okay.
faces, but they're us. We look stupid. My ult's ready.
So we just need any fight where there's 2 potential angles. So let's just say we happen to be here, okay? This is the left side of the pillar. This is the right side of the pillar. And we know there's a bunch of enemies over there, okay? So you've got your dash primed, you peeked out, you killed Sky, and you've unpeaked. Just like that. So what I would do now is throw a smoke, like you might cross. And you come out and like post. Now I'm doing it slowly, so my dash is dropping. And then you take a shot and you can dash. So let me show you S speed. Like that. And you just go for like a flick shot on the second shot and you get a free bullet. And you can do the smoke on either side. So you could even do 2 smokes. Like you get your first kill. You can smoke both sides off and like post over here if it feels more comfortable. Like that. So right here, you only have 1 smoke. So, okay. I would smoke here after the Sky pick.
Wall up, wall up.
There's just smoke right there. And you can keep fighting for this space. Because you've got dash, you've got a lot of time on it. I'm trying to at least get them to burn more utility. Because if these guys have 4 flashes coming out onto site, you're going to lose sight with your op. 3 flashes.
Got you.
Putting wall down.
That's exactly like the type of shot we take with the smoke coming down.
Let's push this.
Go behind us.
Good round, good round.
I'm smoke faded.
This is really good.
Noise B, noise B. Could have been 1.
Yup.
105 Phoenix.
No, nope, nope. Oh, you were so good, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Look who you killed. Look who you killed. You killed Killjoy. You'd be so cool right now if you just rotated because you know that that's their lurker. And that's the edge of their chain. You look so cool right now. But instead
Nice.
you're looking B
First one
long.
crossed.
They're not B long, dude.
I'm rotating
This one's on
over.
site.
I've got your trail.
Spike planted.
Yeah, I think you just pop knives. Nah, what are you doing? Why aren't you popping knives? What is this nonsense?
I'm meaning on site.
Holding main.
Or
Last player standing.
You see how you feel uncomfortable taking space because you just have an op? What are we greeting knives for here? The op is bad for retake. Knives are good for retake. Pop knives.
Yeah.
party.
KJ top mid.
Here.
Can someone hold out?
Here.
Watch
Bro,
out,
your
watch out,
sky!
KJ's
Your
mid.
sky! Oh my goodness.
Or
Do it.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Or.
So you know Killjoy's art right now? How do you know Killjoy's the lurker? I don't know she's the lurker. I take a calculated gamble because it's highly likely that if I'm the type of player who clears B long after killing the Killjoy B link on lurk like that, I'm going to be too slow. I'm giving up like 3-4 seconds for that. For what? A 2% chance that there's a solo lurk Sky B long who didn't use any abilities? Okay.
80. Or.
So right here, you have to like dash updraft on this guy. Your Cypher's pushing out. We need to crunch, kill this Killjoy. I don't like that we're so passive. And then this is good. I like this.
One enemy remaining.
This angle's really troll, but it's about to be really good.
Flash B.
Playing this
multi-
angle.
Minions.
Yeah, this
Wait.
happened. Anyways, after the pearl changes, that angle's not bad. But right now, you should not be starting around there. That's really troll.
Through.
Wait, they're rich.
A flash.
Oh, really? Shooting error? The shots. Wait, what? I think you got packet loss or something. Oh, yeah. Look where your crosshair is. The frame you actually shoot. Right here. You're not on him, but also,
Flash.
why isn't the shot on our graph?
Toxin screen down.
Inner spawn.
Yeah, they're also playing at higher than 60 FPS, so we don't see necessarily every frame. We love Valorant. I guarantee you that this is not a Valorant problem. I guarantee you that we missed the shot. Or our network had packet loss. It's not a Valorant problem. Yeah, if I had to guess at higher frame rate, you probably overflicked.
Shotguns and
I've got your trail.
Oh, op shots don't show because it's got 0 degrees of inaccuracy. That
Can you
makes
break
sense.
this shit?
No shooting error graph is val problem though? No, we just explained that it has 0 degrees of shooting error. Because it's the op. So it wouldn't be on the graph if he was accurate.
Spike planted.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
close.
It's mid. Yeah, it's mid to A. It's A.
Shield. On site.
You can
A
make
already.
noise. Okay. So right here you see Killjoy. That's the edge of their chain. Your noise radius while walking is like this. So you can make noise right now because this Killjoy is the furthest out of anybody on their team.
Shield. On site A already.
We're on flank.
There's one here. There's one more here.
Yeah, Valorant servers are 128 tick.
120 right now healing.
In my testing on the ping video, if you're on target and you click, they die. I'm very excited to release that ping video.
She doesn't have a turret for this. So. They hit us.
How do you know Killjoy's the last? I don't. It's just she's likely the last to a degree that I don't care about anything else. She's been the lurker past 2 times, and it looks like I was right. Killjoy was the last.
Night night. Reloading.
Ground box.
You should run. Last player.
That's tough.
Win.
That's tough. Ugh. All right, ultimately, it's like the micro in our gunfights. We need to work on this. Even this Brim fight. Like, you're just shooting. You're not aiming. Demon Slayer 7440. Easy gift card for you. And you're up to Ascendant 2. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. General. Aim technique is falling apart. You are feeling too pressured to shoot faster. Slow down your shots, especially when you're in off angles / opping. Smoke yourself more often. You're getting kills. And then this is a big one. I'm going to call it attack / retake. Get much more vocal about trying to call for initiator utility. Pair with dash. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Thank you for the VOD. Demon Slayer 7440. Good luck on the climb. If you join the stream, don't forget to prime. All you do is you open up the stream, you unfull screen it, and you click the subscribe button, and you check if use free Amazon Prime subscription is available right here. And then you check the box and then you use it. And I appreciate that. Your boy Zero, thank you for the Prime. Judas Goat, thank you for the Prime. Duval Valorant, thank you for the 2-month Prime. Doing another VOD? We're doing tier 3 one-on-one in 4 minutes. So that is it for today's stream. Baba Fesh, thank you for the Prime. Who should we raid? Ooh. What acre? I'll see tier 3s in the stage channel. Everybody else, thank you so much for showing up. Enjoy the YouTube video launching in a bit. I'll catch you tomorrow for JPC. Peace out.